Welcome back. So, it's that time again where a package has arrived through the mail from a YouTuber, and as ever, it makes you feel very humbled, very embarrassed, yet very proud, you know, and it's a real nice feeling when someone just contacts you, sort of essentially just out of the blue and says, I've got something, I think you'll like it, I'd like to give it to you, do you want it? And what do you say, you know, especially if it's something good? If it's something rubbish, then maybe it's a bit embarrassing. You go, I've already got it, or I don't want it because it's rubbish. You can't really say that, can you? That's never really happened to me before. Not never really, just never happens. Every time anyone has ever been so kind enough to say, would you like it, it's always been something amazing. And this is no exception. So it's Owen, LeBossu77, and I've known Owen for probably a couple of years. I've been sub to him, and I reckon about 15 months. About 15 months, I think I've been talking to him pretty regularly, whether it's through PMs or whether it's through just watching each other's videos and leaving comments and that kind of stuff. So I know him pretty well, and I consider him a good friend. And like I say, he contacted me and said, I've got this, do you want it? And I said, thank you very much. Yes, I do. What do you want in return? The usual thing. And, you know, he said, well, he didn't want anything, which is always nice, of course. And I'm never suggesting that people contact others just because they want something back. That obviously isn't the case. But I always feel as if I've got to, you know, reciprocate the offer, the gesture. But and that still stands. And to anyone else out there, you know, who has sent me stuff in the past, I've always said to you, if there's something you're on the lookout for, please give me a shout. And if, you know, you have done in the past and I forgot about it, just send me another PM. New year, new start, you know, refresh the old memory. And if you're after something, I'll look for you. And if I can't find it, I can't find it. But what's the harm in asking? And I'll see what I can do. You know, I'll see what I can do. Like, you know, if I'm the master of anything, you know, if you want something, let me know. I'll get it for you. Jack of all trades. But no, yeah, Owen sent me a game, and the game is for the Super NES, and it is Super Star Wars. Now, this is an amazing game. Now, admittedly, I've not played it since it came out, but I used to absolutely love it as a kid. I loved it because it was a great game, but I also loved it because it's Star Wars. Now, as I've got older, I mean, I do still like Star Wars, but it's, for me, kind of synonymous with my childhood, really. You know, I don't really, you know, I don't go on websites on Star Wars stuff. I don't really have any Star Wars toys. I've got nothing Star Wars related. But I do like it, you know, it reminds me of being a kid and all the rest of it. And when this game came out, I think I touched upon it in maybe my last video, maybe it was one before, I can't remember. But it was basically an example where I was walking somewhere, I can't remember, maybe to a friend's house or whatever. Would have been around about this time, is it 93, I think? Well, curiously the box says 1991, but it definitely wasn't 91. Oh, this is 92. Maybe it came out in 92 in the States then, and then the UK, PAL regions, you know, early or mid-late, whenever, 1993. Well, it actually would have been 93. No, would it have been 93? No, probably 92 then. Forget all I've just said. Box says 92. It was probably 1992. So it was around about that time when I was walking through town. And like I said, I did touch upon this story, but I'll touch upon it very, very briefly yet again. It's only got to be 30 seconds, if that. And I remember seeing it just in the store as I was walking somewhere, wherever it was. And it was on one of them small portable TVs, you know, no big plasma HD TVs back in the early 90s. And it caught my eye because it was the land speeder level, which, funnily enough, is one of the screenshots on the back, as you may be able to see at the top there. And I looked at this as I was walking by and I thought, this looks absolutely amazing. And it's Star Wars as well. And I thought, I've got to get it. And I did get it, and it was amazing. I really, really loved it. And looking at it again, I'll give you another look. Not like you've got short-term memory loss and can't remember what it looks like from 30 seconds ago, but it just looks fantastic, like, you know, a side-scrolling 2D shooter. And I'm really looking forward to getting back into this again. And it came with a little note. Oh, before I read the note, which I hope isn't going to be like a betrayal of trust by reading out a private... No, I don't think anything too personal is mentioned in there. But it came, you know, the box is really sturdy, but this packing, I know you can't tell by looking at this, but this is just amazingly tight. You just get... I got the feeling when I first kind of took it out of the packing, or out of the box, that I could throw this, with the game still in, off the Empire State Building, and it would just bounce up, and I'd catch it, and it would be undamaged. Just absolutely fantastic condition. So, yeah, let's read the note out. Like I say, I hope it's not a betrayal of trust, because there's nothing personal in there. But it says, I read, or I quote, Alex, mate, one SNES game to add to your collection. I'm hoping that you can put it into good use. Hopefully it's up to scratch. It looks great condition. It's only missing the dust guard and the plastic bag it comes in. But I only realised as I was packaging it up that I can't 100% guarantee that it works. It will work. And if it doesn't, then it will. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. That's not the point. It's the thought that counts, not the rest of it. Feel free to use it as a doorstop or prop up a table leg with it, if not. It's a great game, mate. I'm not going to do that. It's just going to take pride and place in my collection, believe you me. I'm glad Junior's going to a good home. I'll stop now because no one wants to see a Crow Man cry. Cheers, mate. Keep up the great vids. Owen. Thank you, mate. That's awesome of you, like I say. And I'll show you inside the box. You all know what it looks like, but I'll do it anyway. Actually, I better do my customary kind of... There's the front. There's the sides. It's kind of pointless. You've seen the back 3 times now, but there you go. And then inside comes with, obviously, the inner tray. Comes with the cart, which helps. And the instructions. And I'm going to... Yeah, I was going to say, I bet the instructions are in colour. And of course they are. Look at that. You know, real blast from the past. Brilliant. Absolutely superb. The detail. You know, look at that. They stopped making like they used to, seriously. And then at the front there. So much pride and effort used to go into games, didn't it? I think that was obviously, you know, the naive kind of part of gaming, you know, back in the day when gaming wasn't so much mainstream and it certainly wasn't a multi-million-dollar industry. And I just think, you know, people who made games, the developers, the designers, they just cared that little bit more. They were more, I don't know, they were more in touch with the people, I think, whereas these days it's all about money. And it's a shame, as we see with, well, as I touched upon in my last video, FIFA 12, which I've got handy there, funnily enough. And, you know, as we see, it's just, I mean, that's the instructions. It's just, it's kind of rubbish, really. There isn't anything to it. But in a very kind of ironic sort of twist, I mean, the thing is, instruction manuals, I don't really care. And I never have. And actually, like I say, the irony is, for a good 4, 5, 6, 7 years, if not longer, I've always kind of said to my friends and to myself, when I've said to myself, not had a conversation with myself like a lunatic, even though I'm kind of doing it now, you know. But I've always thought and wondered what the point is of instruction manuals, because I never read them, ever. Yet the minute they stop making them, I complain. Because, you know, out of principle. But it's just me being, again, very a gamer with double standards like we all have. So that's that. Like I say, what I'm going to do is a gameplay feature for this, possibly later on this week, or more than likely next week, because this is a really good game. And as I touched upon in my last video, which was yesterday, or was it the day before, I can't remember, it was yesterday, I'm going to really cover SNES games that I really like, and obviously this is one, so this is absolutely fantastic. And Owen, thank you, mate, what can I say? You know I'm absolutely going to appreciate and treasure this, and certainly will not be used as a doorstop at all, or a table leg stop thing, whatever. That's gone in the collection. Pride and place. So yeah, please check out Owen's channel. Now, I know obviously you're going to say that anyway. But no, I'm not going to say that anyway, because no, he's a really good guy. And I only really give, you know, shout-outs or a mention to people who I really like. And I've been watching Owen's channel, like I said, for a couple of years. And I'm pretty certain if you're subbed to me, you will also be subbed to him. Because whenever I watch his videos, which is all the time, because I watch them all, I always look down at the comments, and all the people who leave him comments are generally speaking the people who leave me comments. So we're all kind of, like I say, in that kind of community. And, you know, that community is a really good one, like I say. But it does make me laugh when people talk about, you know, the community. It is a community, but it's more like pockets within a community, or communities within a community. And the community, you know, that I'm in is the best, without doubt, without doubt. And if you're watching this, then you're in that community too. So pat yourself on the back, because this is the best one, you know, unlike them lot over there, that community. Who cares about them? Rubbish. But, you know, you get people who stick together, don't you? Whether it's because, I mean, there's people out there who, you know, make videos and they don't care about anyone else's. It's just all about them. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. If that's what they want to do, that's fine. Then you get people who stick together because it could be like an age thing, understandably. You get certain people who stick together because of their nationality. Again, I understand why, because, you know, it's just what you're used to, isn't it? You know, there's different pockets, different umbrellas, different communities within the community. But whatever pocket of the community you're in, where the hell's this going? Whatever pocket of the community you're in, or we're in, I think, whichever way you look at it, it's all good. It's all good. It's full of nice people. And like I say, when someone just out of the blue just says, do you want this? It's just amazing. It's really, really nice. So like I say, you're probably aware of Owen's channel, but if you're not, I mean, genuinely, if you hear me say this now and you don't know who he is, just click on the link below, and I'm sure you'll love what you see, because I love it, and I've been subscribed for a long, long time, and he's a great guy and a good friend. So thank you very much. Thank you, Owen. Thank you, everyone else. See you later. Oh, yeah, and like I say, gameplay to come next week. Adios, amigos. Oh, hang on. May the force be with you. Oh, this is ridiculous.